It's been a very active summer, for us. We got going in June, hitting the recruiting trails hard as a staff. We had a transition with Coach Dobbins and his family moving on, and excited about, arguably our biggest recruit of the summer, and Coach Ross, in addition to our staff. And also the retention, retaining Coach Kester, Coach Berge, who's in year 7, Coach Hall is in year 4, Coach K year 3. So the staff is intact. It's our first week as a group together in the office this week. So we've been active in terms of out and about, but I'm excited to get going. We want to bring in great people first and foremost. Retain them with the culture that we have and environment that we have, and develop them as young men. And what we feel like is we have 12 family members now, that really represent the Ohio State University and the core values of our program. And a talented group. It's a group that has the traditional hotbeds, the Baltimore, the Long Islands, the upstate New York, but also some non-traditional areas. Like myself from Maine, we have Minnesota, Seattle, Alberta, our 3rd province of Canada. So it's a pretty dynamic class, and one that we're excited about getting on campus. Hank Bethke, quick. He is an explosive player, and one that certainly can create opportunities with his footwork. Dylan's power. He's one that comes to us from Alberta, and I think has got a really strong base and excellent hands. Very, very smart player, one of the best programs in the country. Incredible lacrosse IQ. Very smart off-ball player, and one that I think will help us. Matt is one that can help us to face-off X, toughness, ground balls, very quick hands. Trevor's got the box stick. He's been playing box all summer. Shifty, the ability to play both attack and midfield. Austin is, a father played here as a Buckeye, and Austin's from the great state of Ohio. And, again, another player that can play both attack and midfield. Shifty, explosive, good vision. Ronnie, from Spielman family. Uncle Chris here in town. Ronnie is a guy that plays great defense. Toughness comes to mind when you think of Ronnie. Was a state champion on a football team and lacrosse team his senior year at Eden Prairie, so he's a winner. Brendan comes to us from Gilman, one of the best premier high schools in the country. Home of Robbie Haas, who's on our team as well, and I think Brendan will be a great addition to the defense. Liam Blom, again, has an alum on the team from Syosset, and Ryan Hunter. But Liam is a guy that has great speed between the lines. Eric Evans, brother played here, and Scott Matthews, and we're excited about Eric now being a part of the family. But Eric is, he was an elite football player as well as lacrosse, good size, good range, and a defenseman that we think has got a real bright future. Freddie, strength. Freddie's a guy that's worked tremendously hard in the weight room, as well as on the field. He's strong, he's got a great stick, and another guy that's going to be a real big piece of the future of our defense. Matthew, goaltender from Long Island. Again, a high school program that was ranked in the top 10 all year. Great stopper, great hands, and someone that I know, we're looking forward to working with. We have 3 family members that will be transferring in, all a bit different in terms of their story, but excited nonetheless to have them joining us this fall. I'll start with Austin Frederick. Austin was a young man who played at Villanova this past year as a freshman. His brother Tyler Frederick was a Buckeye here for us. And Austin will also be joining his brother Evan, who's also a Buckeye, not a lacrosse player. So excited. I think he's got the opportunity to really break down a short stick. He had a lot of experience last year in the Villanova roster, so looking forward to working with Austin. Next we have Chris May, who's a graduate of Georgetown University, face-off specialist. Chris will bring some depth and experience, certainly some leadership to the face-off unit. And finally we have a young man from Northern California, who I think has got the opportunity to make us really more athletic between the lines. He's a dodger, he can shoot, and Jarrett is a guy that I think can really shoot the ball, can stretch a defense.